Fine.
Because the stream is a fickle and evil beast.
Yep, there we go, going live.
And it wants ketchup.
I'd have checked my audio for once.
Good lord.
Yeah, you might have to do stuff like that.
Alright, so it's Saturday evening, middle of the night. You run into a chip shop. What do you want for your condiment?
Curry sauce? Right, the end of
Gravy.
it.
What kind of sauce?
Curry sauce.
Curry sauce.
Curry sauce.
Basically katsu curry.
Really?
British curry sauce is katsu curry.
Essentially, yeah.
So for when you get your fish and chips, you get curry sauce on it.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that kind of like the way in how in the US we kind of have like a spicy mayonnaise for most of our
Probably.
sauces?
Yeah, because it's kind of like a creamy curry. It's not very spicy.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It's like a mild Chinese curry, is the way I would probably describe it.
Right. Yes, I want to build us a tower that will reach to the skies and have a treasure at the top of it.
Oh god. Babel called.
Yep.
They want their 51 languages back.
Trying to think of the best place to stick it now.
I mean, the
Raise
best
your
place to
money,
stick.
you
So
take your chances.
here's the thing, Gray, just run off. I would say this. Just run off into the distance, take a look at it, and just see where you think how it would look most imposing.
Well, I want it in the middle of the base, because if we get attacked from any random directions...
Okay. Let's leave this area.
Which, honestly, we
Yeah,
probably
oh.
almost certainly will.
Yeah.
Apartments over here.
I see you were mid-yawn.
No comment.
Holy shit! Fucking Carlin, my greater hyena, just has that look on his in his eye.
I mean, anything with the word greater in its name is going to be pretty awesome.
Speaking of which, I need to go find some wolf cubs. But
But any other plans? Just gonna mess around, kill stuff?
I'm going to get rid of the cutscene.
I'm just gonna be going off to. I'm gonna go off and up to the up top right just to see what's around there. The
I'll put a roof on the crafting stations in the what's the name?
I'm also just collecting I'm collecting coal for the Oh, Cursor was doing a thing about making super efficient quick smelters.
I just
It's
see
one
a
of
tree
those. You can't
explode.
have
I'm
both.
assuming a golem's in that direction. Yeah, there we are.
Oh, right. I was redoing my furnaces. That's right.
He's got 800 wood on him. That will take that.
Fancy.
Where's stone golem?
Have you looked under S?
No,
Oh,
apparently I've
hey,
just angled up a rock monster.
I take a Zeb's internet, smote him from on high.
You
Yeah.
guys want to
Just
get
tired.
a what's the name? Zeb wasn't feeling good. He posted in chat earlier.
Yeah.
You guys want to put an outpost up on the ice mountain?
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds like an
Near
interesting
the
idea.
freezing to death bridge.
No. Ice mountain. Me and Zebrin were doing that on my server. It's actually northwest of it. Right around square 12C-ish.
Oh, that's a long way up.
Yeah, 12C, 12D, under that ridge line below the frozen lake.
Hmm.
And there's a
So-
teleporter in that funky lake over in 11B, so it's not that far to walk.
We still have to activate the teleporter, though, don't we?
Yeah, but we
Yes.
can do that on the way there.
True.
We've got horses, right?
No.
I mean, yes, we do have horses.
We get horses.
Oh, well. Yes, but he asked me if I had a horse. I don't have a horse.
You can get on a horse, and it will be your friend.
Yeah, just have Discard make everyone some saddles, and
All the horses should have saddle.
Bob's your uncle. Well, there you go then.
No, he's not. It's Derek.
No accounting for
Steve.
taste.
You mean your uncle's Derek, or Bob is your Derek?
Bob is Derek.
No,
Bob
Derek
works
is
with Derek.
Yeah, my uncle is Derek, and my Derek is oil, specifically.
Oh.
All right.
This I did not understand.
Is he is he a refined oil or
Oh,
a
I've got a
crude
katana.
oil?
This is the
Crude,
best.
very crude.
Like this joke.
We'll see how long. We'll see how long we can push it until it breaks.
Oh, don't worry, I broke some time ago.
I don't have a
Bleh.
horse. Why don't I have a horse?
Because you have not yet been back to the horse box. I'm guessing.
What was the point in time when you realized you have a horrible sense of humor?
What was the point in time? Sorry.
You realized you have a horrible sense of humor.
The first time I started cracking jokes with my family. So very, very young.
Third grade, shortly after he realized he was born on an island.
Look,
It's a dark time in most Englishman's life.
No, that's true. Appreciate entertaining by the bed, by the way. Very gracious.
when you realize England's just a tutorial, it's just a tutorial island, you gotta go out and conquer the rest of the world.
That actually would depressingly explain a fairly large amount.
After a large amount of British history.
Yeah.
Okay, I have brought
It's cold and
coal.
wet here. Let's go invade somewhere warm.
And then you get cold, and then you get depressed because your new place you're at is too warm for you, so you go back to the cold and wet land.
Well, it was nice to visit, but I wouldn't want to live there.
Yep. But we've stolen the food. That's the important part.
Stole.
The entirety of the British condition, which you just gaslight yourself that your home is better than where you've been.
Hey, another plane of course.
Hey, coming home is one of the best parts of a holiday.
Yes.
True.
Goodness, I know where the towels are.
What do I do with all this obsidian?
No idea.
Make it into arrows.
Do you guys need
I don't know.
silk?
That just
Need what?
Silk.
Not that I know
for
of.
Making clothing, high-end religious stuff.
If I could, I would make all this obsidian into another Fallout New Vegas 2, but that's not possible.
No. Obsidian makes Fallout New Vegas 2. You don't make Fallout New Vegas 2 out of obsidian. Right? I'm bringing
Problem
you a
is
couple of
that-
stacks of silk.
The problem is that even obsidian can't make Fallout New Vegas 2 anymore.
Nope.
The
licenses got it.
well, it's more the fact that the talent, the lightning has escaped the bottle, and the talent is no longer there.
Probably 400 different studios have got an next guy in there.
Yeah, probably, to be honest. Tanner 2, that is an excellent name for the tanning bench. Well done. That was.
Ooh, hello, sir. You shall make a new good friend for someone in my base, on the base.
Neat.
Nice.
I'm
The discard recruitment department's at it again.
I've got a legendary some kind of a sword here.
Yay,
Oh, it's
okay.
the same as the last sword I picked up that was legendary. How lovely.
Well-
Legendary longsword. Anyone interested?
What's
A
it do?
longsword's one-handed or two-handed in this game?
One-handed, strength weapon, sword.
I'll have a look at it at least. I'm using one-handed
like
strength stuff.
Cripple, weapon, and bonus strength. 60 damage, 9 pen.
Let me check mine.
Pretty good.
64, no pen.
Arthur.
Shield smash and sunders on mine.
Shield
Why is Zebed picking up all these archers?
He likes archers. They
Yeah.
tend to not die as easily as everything else. I guess.
It's just that they it's just that these guys are not named; they're just generics.
Right. You don't name them until they get to level 10. Name is a privilege.
Well, if they
Not
come,
the
well,
right.
but they usually come with a name. If they actually mean it, they actually used for anything.
Only if they're level 4.
What?
Dang it. You have to be level 4 to have a name. Otherwise, you're just Archer 3, Archer 2.
Sir,
Maybe.
can you stop sexy dancing in the middle of the street?
No.
No, apparently they can't.
No, it's very
I
important.
mean, thank you for checking, but no.
I'll walk across a an entertainer mailman and just, you know. Well, you know what? These guys are going up. You know what? These archers are going in a box.
You're gonna need a very big box, aren't you?
Yes.
You
No,
know
it's
what,
quite
they're
good. It's
small.
fine. You can squint archers are pretty small.
One of
Like
the
a
advantages
bomber.
of archers over, say, axemen.
True.
Now, how high do you want to babel this?
I mean, if you have to ask, the answer is almost certainly as high as you possibly can.
Oh yeah, you'll have a treasure room
Well,
at the
the
top of
apartments I
a
built.
flight of stairs which you can shoot down.
Well, we just hope that they don't try to break the supports and,
That's why we're not
Yeah.
going to have a door on. Yeah, I won't put it much too high.
Also, I would say this is that it tried to keep the outer wall. This is going to be really a dumb way of saying this, but I would try to keep the flooring what supports the flooring separate from what supports the wall. So if the walls go down, you don't immediately lose your flooring.
Fair point.
Like having some
That's internal support, you mean?
Yes, having the floors held up by pillars going all the way up, separated from the walls, would go a long way to make sure to immediately collapse.
You mean I don't have a bracelet attuned?
Well, it's fine because they're double-skinned walls here.
I ran all the way out and attuned that bracelet last session.
If they break through the wall, they basically have to break through a second wall.
This is gonna
Well, it's just I understand that. Just the fact that I just wanted to lose a wall that takes the floor up the cave is the cause of the cave in.
All right. Well, I guess I'm heading to the city then.
City of City.
The city.
It's near the Lake of Lake.
Mm-hmm.
It's not near the Lake of Lake. I've been to the Lake of Lake. It's not on this game.
Well,
Hear me out. Surely the Lake of Lake is just an ocean.
No, it would probably be
it's
something
North
salt.
Michigan.
It'll be a bigger lake because oceans are saltwater, aren't they?
Point.
It would be very curious to have a freshwater ocean.
Get him, Eric.
Why? Alright, I have a dumb question. Why is there so much salt in the ocean?
Not entirely sure.
I don't know.
Because it's at the bottom of the layers of evaporation, so it doesn't drain out anywhere.
So you're saying that basically all the salt, there was a lot of salt
So
on
the
on
water
the
picks up
surface
salt as it travels across the land, right?
Yeah, yes.
As it evaporates, it deposits the salt wherever it evaporated from.
Wouldn't this be the same for any and all their materials that it would be washing away?
You know how the ocean's ocean water also has gold in it,
I mean, probably very
and a
trace
bunch of
amounts.
other stuff.
Enough for them to make a TV program about it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, gold divers. We're crazy people who live in Alaska and dig for gold.
I mean,
Come watch us like shoestring a barge together.
That was me thinking this was a Goldfinger knockoff that just really didn't work out.
No, it's just like a gold digger's knockoff.
I mean, gold being expensive and a pain in the ass to get out of the ground is, typically what makes it valuable. Besides the fact it doesn't, deteriorate.
Yeah, it's mostly that it doesn't tarnish.
Hello, Smelter 3, my beloved. I'm just gonna have to kill your husband, Blacksmith 2, and welcome you to the family.
There
We
we
met
go.
every morning. Oh, you son! Ah,
Did you try to
It
steal
sounds
from
like
somebody?
you didn't
Hmm?
offer enough of a dowry. It sounds like.
Yeah.
No, okay, no. So I bonked her out, and what the fuck? What the?
It sounds like it's going incredibly well, whatever's
Yeah.
going.
Well, bonking's involved. What do you expect?
Okay, no,
Point, point.
I clubbed them out. I introduced them to HR recruitment, and they both just fell through the floor.
Oh, that happens.
We all have
You
jobs
hang
like
around,
that.
wait for them to recover, and then you can knock them out again.
No, I mean they fell through the entire they fell through the ground. I
Remember
saw
the
them
part where I
like
said, yes, that happens? Because, yeah, that happens. Excuse me, please.
To be fair,
Dodge.
we've all had meetings we wanted to get out of like that.
With
Just wanting
HRs,
to
no
disappear
less.
through the floor.
with this phase through the floor.
Oh yeah, I've been in a few this week. I really could have just wished to phase away from.
Anything you can talk about?
Yeah,
Not streaming.
yeah.
Once.
Pardon?
While we're
Mm.
streaming.
Oh no, because one of them is entirely just inane office stuff. It's got nothing to do with the actual job. It's the banalities of people trying to order basic. Like the guy who does all the stationery is away on leave, and the sheer incompetence of trained academics trying to order stationery is something to behold.
When they don't
Wait,
understand
did
the
it just-
process.
Yeah,
Hmm?
they have no idea how to do the process, and it was just watching the sort of crashing sort of consequences of maybe we do this thing with a system. Oh no, we've just broken the system several
didn't
times
happen
over
before.
several days, and I just
In there.
could this not have wasted 3 days until the guy came back? Now we're going to have to explain why we've got 4 failed requisition orders sitting in the system, and he's going to be pissed.
The guy
Yeah.
did all our ordering, retired, and we've now realised what sort of backroom dealing he seemed to have been doing.
Like,
Oh really?
how much? Like,
Not getting
how
anywhere
much-
near as good of deals.
Oh no, it was so much mate rates apparently.
Oh.
Take it, Eric! The wolf.
Nothing fruitable in a court of law, then I guess, right?
I don't know. I've not gone into it too much.
Fair enough.
There are
Yeah.
some things where you just accept that if it happened before your time, you just don't poke the bear.
Yeah.
Okay, thank God. Oh, she's back. I
See?
just saw my I just saw my own follower get slapped by a mammoth, and she also started going through the floor.
Right. It's as soon as they regain consciousness, they clip back up. I got tired of this happening when I was harvesting up the black pearl. No, that's not it. Whatever that giant boat is.
Well, it was a
Made of
tolerable
stuff.
movie.
Is it a recent thing? Black Galleon, by the way.
Galleon, thank you. Yes. So I built stairs under the ground to make a ramp, so that when I was dragging someone back to the place where I was staging all my thralls, they would pop back up.
And I think you find that Pirates of the Caribbean is quite an old film. This stuff.
Is it?
I
Well,
mean,
the first one certainly is.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, in this game, it's called the Black Galleon. But
Yeah.
yes.
look, if I don't acknowledge the passage of time, the passage of time will acknowledge me.
Wrong.
Who put us? Oh, it's Serpentis. I thought who put a dance at the top of the
Hello.
tower. It's just Serpentis
No,
doing
I
the
was
thing.
climbing the entire outside of the building while you were doing that, and I wanted to see if I could sneak up to the top before you spotted me.
I was focused on what I was building, so yeah. Yes, I think you were.
I am the stealthiest. Egypt.
Katana is so much better than short sword.
Especially when your katana is a
A
legendary
weeb.
weapon.
Well, it's just short sword. The attack is stab directly in front of you, with a rush.
Okay.
Katana is sweep in front of you.
So the short sword I got right here is what left click is two swipes. If you swipe into a right click, you do a thrust stab.
Yeah.
If you have a shield, you will do a spin and then a shield butt.
1,000 bits of iron.
Misadventure.
Good planning. Ah, no loot.
Oh, there we go. No, okay, they've popped back up.
Be another one. Bottom of
Okay, Smelter 3, welcome. You are being added to the family. We have you do a demeaning dance every morning so you understand your place in the workforce. We
That
call it
was
morale
Apprentice was
building.
doing.
No, I was just I was dancing. I don't know what he was doing. Don't drag me into his weird stuff.
No, look up Walmart dance and you'll understand a level of depression not known to not understood by mankind until recently.
If you work for Walmart and don't expect them to degrade your humanity, then you've got another thing coming. Don't work for Walmart.
I don't know. I was made to wear those bobble ears. Not bobble ears.
Obvious.
There's just that headband with a couple of balls on the top of it.
Yeah,
Wiggle
eyes.
wobbles?
Yeah. I had to wear a couple of those this week.
It's a little early for
your
Christmas, isn't
for
it?
your
No,
for
it's
your,
the summer spectacular at work. My
What?
lot got volunteered to do the human fruit machine.
What?
Okay, no, hang on. This isn't a British thing, just to be clear. I have no idea what the hell Gray's talking about.
Human fruit machine. Basically, you have a bag full of fruit. You reach into the bag. You three people. You grab the fruit out, and if it matches, someone gets a prize.
I meant the summer festival sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's just not something I'm familiar with at all.
No, it's basically just work. You give yourself an afternoon where they put on a load of terrible like old-fashioned games,
Oh,
That's
fair.
Calvin,
and then give
Brando,
us
Cab,
like,
Tiger.
a burger and hot dog.
Oh yeah, this is all the stuff that was inside the
Right, I
animal
have-
pen that you took down.
That's, I think.
I
all
can
the
see you,
stuff
Apprentice.
know
I can
about.
see you.
Speaking
Well,
of
I
which,
have no health left, and I don't want to waste
I
a
guess
potion.
I guess
so
we should probably
I-
find a place to put up some normal animal stables.
Underneath the this raised platform here. Try to put something there.
I don't think it could probably. I think since we primarily only need them for poo, we could just use the small animal stables instead of the large one. Because you see how large the large one is.
You know, the upgraded ones have a preservative effect.
Meaning what?
Stuff you put in them doesn't degrade for as long.
What animals you put in them? You don't figure as long, or what?
You can use them to store eggs. Or meat. Or ice. You know, anything pretty much.
It's peculiar.
the souls of your enemies, you know.
Yeah. No, it makes perfect sense. I mean, because, you know, you're storing perishables in there.
And the animal pen.
Yeah. Like the meats. So obviously, you want them to degrade less fast. The fact that you take stuff out again afterwards is just a bonus. Sadly, my normal excuse doesn't work here. I can't just exclaim, Conan.
You could do your level best, though. Blame Conan enough times, we might eventually believe it.
Something really blame for Conan. Conan is very nice for its. It's nice for its own setting, being a pre-history.
Oh, I was
No.
making a joke about game tech. I mean, you're not wrong. Has someone
Yes,
fallen off the
please.
tower?
No. I have learned whirlwind blades and fast elevators.
Huh?
Right.
I said my words.
Okay,
Call
note
that
to
a
self.
successful exhibition.
No longer trust any elevators built by that man.
No. They are two separate knowledges.
Uh-huh.
I have learned the knowledge of fast elevators, and I have learned the knowledge of whirlwind blades, and never the two shall meet. Because you can't make elevators that overlap with things.
Why do you sound so disappointed?
Because I think what he wanted was an elevator made up of whirlwind blades.
No, but you're
more
assuming that.
iron.
Should I attack the humans?
Correct.
No.
Not
They have
again.
nothing useful.
Are you not a human?
No, I'm a dancer. My signs are vital, etc., etc.
May or may not be Welsh, so...
Synchronicities.
Oh, please, don't tar me with that brush.
Wait, what is...
Wrong Celtic nation.
Ah, I see.
No, I'm a Pict.
I have I have discovered the jiggle bone. Interesting.
Most people would call that the buttocks, but you do
Jiggle
you.
bone. Ah, unless it's on the front.
No, it is a
You know, fair.
very much a frontal jiggle bone.
And if there was ever a need for an out of context channel, here we go.
Oh, I think Carcer wins with that one. It's pinned in the chat. I will not repeat it.
Oh god, that's a good one, isn't it? Right, I'm not gonna say
Yes,
it.
it
But,
really is.
Where is it at?
Hello, giant scorpion. I would like to hit you with a sword a few times.
In which
Pretty sure it weren't that.
in which channel is this?
The
Ben?
channel with the Saturday channel.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it? You see.
It's pinned. I took a screenshot so that it could not be edited. Then
Yeah.
Carson responded that he wouldn't be editing it, which I included in the second screenshot. It's perfect. I won't say the rest.
Basically, what we hear is you're setting up black.
We just have a lady with.
It was just for funny.
We just have a lady with invested
I think you were there
proportions.
too. You commented as well.
Doing a bouncy dance.
Giant scorpion.
Why
What do you
not?
guys want to bet? It's a strength weapon.
No bet. It's too obvious.
Yeah.
Also, remind me, gold coins. I know we are supposed to store them somewhere. Where do we store them?
Treasure bolt
Ah, good.
or the casting bench, not the grinder.
Unless
Okay, I
you, unless
might
you
be
want,
moving
unless,
this gold vault upstairs.
unless you want to do the thing where you snort the gold.
Don't do that.
That just feels like an impractically bad cocaine attempt.
I mean, this is
Actually,
Conan.
Oh, for God's sake.
Healing potion.
I've literally just realised I've missed off an entire half of the...
What?
Oh, for
Oh.
God's sake.
Did you only build like one half of the building?
No, at the top layer, look up.
Yeah. There's a
What's-
tower.
What's missing? Okay, move to the other side and have a look.
Oh, okay.
Oh, actually, need some food.
Right. Yes.
What is missing?
Indeed it is. Ha! Got him. Tough fight.
Well, unless I've deeply misunderstood Gray's architectural sense, he's created an arrow sort of ramparty thing, but we can't shoot out of it.
No, that's not the problem. I've put one. I've brought it out on each side, except one.
Oh, yeah.
Could you?
I mean, yeah.
could you put it out one more set and just make a couple of hatches?
Yeah, I can do
in
that. That's
those
fine.
Ooh.
So you can fire downward.
Spendus, I have your weapon.
Ooh. Where is that?
One-handed mace.
Oh.
Shield smash. 85-27 damage and pen.
Nice. Yes,
Yep.
that most certainly would be an upgrade if you've got it going.
Uh-huh.
Right, where are you at?
The momentum. I'm heading north. Can you bring me a horse?
Yes, I can actually. All right.
That would be phenomenal.
All right.
Actually, if you
Mr.
bring me a
Ed.
breathing mask, we can grab some brimstone while we're here.
Goodbye, Mr.
Sorry, bring you a
Red.
what?
Breathing mask for brimstone?
I have no idea what one of those is.
Oh,
Fair,
I have
yeah.
a
kill a
horse.
snake.
Okay, what's her bonus before you would go off?
Oh yeah, you can kill a snake.
Where you at?
Yeah, Frenchie, I think the new microphone. I'm getting there with the microphone.
Yes, we have Gray a hunter now.
It's definitely louder.
Are you the Sapona? Saying where are you at?
I am just outside the stone brick gate where Gray is. So I'm
Oh,
sort
I
of
love it.
southwest gate.
Oh, so the large ramp, the great
God's
ramp.
Claw passage. I was going that way.
For 40
Okay, you're going. Okay, you were going out the main gate, the main doors.
Yeah.
Vitality. I want that insta heal.
I seem to have used up most of the stone.
You could always loot some from some of the furnaces.
No, it's fine. I found another batch.
All right, give me a second. All right, I put a mask on there. You can
My
give that
tower
back.
is
I
being
can get it.
silly.
Thank you.
I could probably make another mask for yourself if you want to go grab brimstone when you're down there.
Actually, yeah, you might as well. There's not much point bringing one when there's going to be two of us doing it.
Oh, I'm on the wrong side of the thing, so I'll just meet you at the springs then.
You're on the wrong side of the law, Terran. Hand in your badge.
No, I'm on the wrong side of the mountain. I don't have a badge.
We didn't give him a badge. Why would we give him a badge?
I don't even have a gun.
Yeah, what?
I need 45 steel bars and some
Got a
padding.
katana.
That's a lot of steel to make a badge.
How did your katana?
Okay.
Doesn't ring quite as true.
How
Right,
did you
while you're
hand in
making-
your
Oh,
badge?
these aren't running. That's the main issue here.
Right. While that's being formed up, I'm going to get a beer. 2 seconds.
That's the plan. I should not go this way. That's a very, very large stone rhino.
I love how these dead trees keep coming back.
However, as a proud member of Clan Space Teenager, I must destroy the stone rhino.
Born dead, right?
Boy, I wish I had a large pulse laser sword. Nope. Wow.
Where would you
Okay.
Where'd you get a large pulse laser sword from?
It's over there on my shelf.
I saw
here's
a
where the steel
Nerf
is.
pulse laser. And, you know, I was so tempted if it wasn't for like 400 quid.
Yeah. What? I've got a baby hyena? When did that happen? Come here, kid. Let's get you some training.
Frenchy's saying is when is Terran on the right side of the law?
No. When is Terran on the wrong side of the law? Only when the law is wrong. Discard. Do hyenas prefer exotic flesh or pork?
Exotic. Neither. I think it was feral, but
Feral? Okay, I can do feral.
basically you want to take anything they want and mix it with shade bloom
I
first.
don't have any shade bloom here.
You should
Nor do I
come
have
back.
a
To the,
cook.
you should come back to the base then. Make some of that. Get some of that made.
I'm at my base. Do not engage the large stone rhino. You will die horribly.
Hatches. Hatches are decorations.
Oh yes, I should probably deploy.
Are
the
you
Komodo
still
dragon.
here? Are you still here, sir?
He's off getting a beer.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm still going to meet him. I'm just going to do it from the closer teleporter instead of the one in the middle of the city. Bam, boom. Yes, I still have all my gear. Thank goodness.
It's gonna be
The
nice.
best part about it being the closest teleporter is I can go get a beer while I wait. Let him know I'm sitting on the wall on the south side next to the teleport rock.
We're gonna need to pick up a fair few. We're gonna need to, take this.
I don't know, sit.
We're gonna need to take our lean-to and actually put some housing up or something that's not nearly as, or just remove or relocate it.
That'll work.
Why?
Back in a minute.
Well, just I don't know.
God,
Because?
every time there's cats, the cats are so loud.
Meh.
So we've got half naked guy
Yeah.
dancing next to his apprentice's bed.
I'm
Zeb-
assuming that was a gift while I was away.
Zebrin's got a guy who's literally worshipping where he sleeps.
There you are. Okay, there you are, sir. I got a mask cooking in the thing for you.
Brilliant, thank you.
In the armorer's bench.
Oh, in which case, I'm gonna amble over to the workbench and grab it when it is ready.
I'm back. I'm on the wall at the south side.
Cool.
No,
I am
no,
just
no.
getting a second mask, so I'm going to be. Discard's kindly
okay.
making one, so I should be a little bit.
You don't
Is
even have
it
to get off.
possible to bring two horses?
No.
Or if you have your home set, you could leave the horse and home back, and I can ride.
Yes, that's true. I could do that. I could bring you a horse
Why-
home back myself.
That would be great.
Why do you need a horse then?
So that I can
Couldn't-
ride the horse back there, because I don't have that teleporter set.
You don't have the home set up, right?
Oh, I've got
yeah.
home set. It's just set in the jungle.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
Right. That is a fair shout. In which case, once discard has kindly made a second mask.
I already
Yeah,
put the
baby
mask in
bear.
there.
I should go find that.
Brilliant.
Your mask is in your thing already.
Thank you, sir.
You guys would like would like more bears up there, right?
Maybe. It depends how polite they are.
Look, you're
Yogi
in
bears
the north,
acceptable.
which means Bear cavalry is an acceptable armed force. Oh, nice.
Not unless
I
you're
found
playing
ghosts.
Total Warhammer 3.
I mean, how is Bear Cab?
I've learned
Warhammer
polite
3?
laugh.
You will never use.
Just hashtag just Conan things. Ah, I followed the ghosts. I learned how to laugh politely.
Also, hearty chuckle.
Oh, is it not a sensible chuckle? It's a hearty chuckle.
Hang on, let me look. Let me look. I'm pretty sure it's not sensible though. It's gotta be in
Oh, that drop is just
hearty
sheer.
laugh. Oh yeah. I'm surprised my hat didn't fall off.
Superglue is a powerful invention.
It's just wedged on there because
I've just spent most of the afternoon removing it
just
from my
like in
fingers.
real
So, yeah.
life.
Well, okay. I feel I shall dread asking this, but great. Why was there superglue all over your fingers?
Because the mammoth would stick together very well.
You know what?
What?
Yeah.
The mammoth wasn't sticking to it very well.
To be fair, he's literally got a point.
Yeah.
The mammoth would not like it very well if we were trying to glue it together without superglue. That's fair.
So Bayog and Bykrom are the same emote, but Bayog also says die.
That sounds about right, in fairness.
I mean,
They do enjoy, general
Killing.
brutality. Yogg is just a little more in your face about it.
still surprised
Well-
there's a Bykrom. You know, wait a second. Hang on. That's where that comes from. Okay.
Ah, Karen finally learns where Babby comes from.
No, not baby. Prom. Hello, Iguana.
I don't know where
think
Crom
you need
comes
some
from.
kind of mood, don't I?
Elk, piss off. I'm on a horse delivery job.
Go away, Rhino. I'm feeding my dragons.
Now, is this an idle game, or is he actually talking about Conan, the world wonders?
Frick, stop killing my dragon! Bad Rhino.
50-50.
Well, better bad rhino than bad dragon, I suppose.
I don't fight dragons in rival games.
Right, I found the crack in the wall, so I'm just coming back into the desert now, Terran. I should be with you short.
Sounds good. I'm at Rhino Land. You're way across. You should head down to Microphone Lake, because I'm just south of that.
Microphone
Hang on a minute.
lake?
Is
Microphone
that-
Lake, to your east. The lake that looks like a
I'm
microphone.
looking at the wrong goddamn pin.
Yeah.
Sorry, hang
You
on.
want
I
the
thought
big
you were
blue
in...
oceany water.
Yeah, sorry. I was looking at a ping which was on, like, the...
That's probably where
8.
I died.
That's not you, is it? Right, you're over... Where are you? Oh, you're in, like, C9, aren't you?
Rhino Lands. Yeah, harvesting rhino hide, because I know
Right.
we'll need it.
Good news. I didn't take the drop yet, so I can back around the other way.
Looking for baby rhinos for no good reason.
I mean, to be fair, setting up a rhino farm is a perfectly valid reason. We're in the ancient times. They haven't invented ivory restrictions yet.
Well, there's
Too bad
plenty of iron.
Can't farm rhinos for ivory. Dodge, swing, swing.
Yeah, because there's a problem, you know, it's only knuckle one
Can't really-
thing.
Can't really plant them in the ground for one thing.
Well, you see, the ivory's great. The hide, also great. The meat, acceptable. Danger
It tastes
Kitty
like
likes
chicken.
it anyway. I think. Danger Kitty, how do you feel about rhino meat?
Rawr.
You would much rather eat tiger meat. Okay, I gotcha, I gotcha. Actually, he is strength-based. Neat. Lizard. Lizard is 100% strength-based. Okay. Orc is 100% strength. That works. Do I have anything that would give you
Right.
survivability? Not yet. Why is it dark?
Because it's nighttime?
Just dark, not even 20 minutes ago.
I hate to tell you, the sun does this thing called orbiting.
And
Yeah,
apparently
it's
this
It's very
planet,
inconvenient.
this planet is tiny.
It's doing it
Yeah.
too fast.
Time is compressed.
Now that was one critical packing error. I forgot to bring a
Blame-
torch.
I can't pack skin. You can make
Blame-
torches. You
blame
need a
wizards.
branch and some plant fiber.
Yeah, I just need to actually get them.
Kick a tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Give us a second. I'm not that far away from you.
Mm-hmm. Discard, do you have the ability to saddle rhinos?
I was Trying to find the capacity of saddle rhinos, yeah. I have a war saddle.
It's in Nova's Saddle Maker.
Yeah, I have rhino travel saddle medium. I'll look to that in a short bit. I'm trying to alleviate my inventory bloat problems.
There you are. Oof.
Midnight
Okay,
Boar.
I need
Piss off.
expert saddle maker in order to make the expert saddles, I guess.
That feels logical, at least.
In order to make the scout saddles that have higher horse maneuverability. Yes, this is a thing.
Ambush
freezing.
boars. So many ambush boars.
Oh, shit. I'm trying to figure out what the preservation box was. From a
It's a
distance.
refrigerator.
Yeah, no, from a distance before I knew what it was called.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
It looked like some sort of horrific torture device because, of course, it's Conan and everything has spikes on it.
I mean, it's
True.
called. It's
Let's
called.
keep invaders out.
It's called being cold.
No.
Okay.
Mhm.
Piss off, elk.
Did you build your fridge with spikes on it?
Yes.
That depends. Is my fridge regularly accosted by angry rabbits trying to break in?
Yes, they were called my fellow university students.
Oh, well, I mean, in university.
Rabbits,
spikes
not
on everything.
rabbits.
That's how the punk movement started.
Yeah. Look, I know the camera angle was a bit dodgy there. I was just hoping you wouldn't notice.
Right. I've just hit the top of the microphone leg, Terrence. I should be with you in a
That's
second.
good. There's a baby bear around there somewhere. Just, to keep an eye out.
At this point, I'll be lucky if I don't accidentally hit the damn
I
thing.
wish I can convert
And-
plants into plant fiber.
Oh, shoot, I don't have double jump. Ow!
Okay, if you die just before I get here to give you a horse, I should be quite annoyed.
I will be very irritated at that, yes.
Right,
baby
you're
rhino.
up ahead here, I think.
So it was all worthwhile.
You know what? Fair. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
I am horribly injured.
Oh,
Hi, horribly injured.
that's friend. Okay, yeah.
Uh,
waiting
oh,
for
yeah,
someone to do that one.
the dragon and the danger kitty are friendly. Would you like a Komodo
Ooh.
dragon?
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Pick him up. Thanks for the horse. Oh, is the spare mask on the horse?
Yes, it's in the horse's inventory.
Very nice.
Problem is, if you need to build above yourself, you don't have many other options.
What was
I
it?
could try and get a bit of a better cross shot. How about that? Look, it's flapping in the wind. There we go.
Slash home.
Ray, put it away.
I thought you were going to do some brimstone harvesting with me, though.
Yeah, I was gonna, and I just hit slash home and all.
Try slash return. That might work.
Nope, not ranked high enough.
Ah!
And our friendly server admin ill, so.
Yep. Well.
Okay, I do respect the bling on the caravan. That is a appropriate level of bling.
This looks like the mammoth I'm been assembling. Except mine's a bit more armoured.
And a little less super gluey.
It won't look super glue when I spray painted it.
No, that's fair. I have finally gotten back into Warhammer, and I have a whole box of Tyranids I now need to do that with myself with. It's not super glue anymore, because I've given up on metal, but there's a lot of glue.
Oh, this is 3D printed.
Ah, yes.
Just I snapped both tusks and a leg off, trying to remove the
Ooh.
supports. I was putting them
Whoops.
back on.
All right.
Oh, he's got deadly poison breath. Ow,
You've
ow,
got, like,
ow, ow,
Your character's
ow.
really got
Why did I
piercing
open
eyes.
that?
Yeah, the
You're
gold
kidding me.
the gold eyeliner really helps in that regard, I find.
Yeah.
I died to deadly poison breath while trying to find my healing potion.
Yeah, poison kicks your ass in my experience.
Surprise, it's deadly poison breath time.
I mean, yes, you're in the sulfur fields.
I was
around-
wearing the mask.
You're
That
in
doesn't
the
sound like it
sulfur.
was the sulfur,
You're in
though.
the sulfur fields, surrounded by sulfur.
Yes, I've been here
Monsters.
before. With a mask, it doesn't hurt.
The sulfur doesn't hurt. The deadly poison breath does.
Yes, that's a new thing that I haven't experienced before.
The deadly poison breath, Grey. That's what they're talking about.
Yeah, which mask is it?
The sandstorm protection mask, I think it's called, something
The
to that
red
effect.
sandstorm breathing mask.
That's the one. Yes.
You want me to make you one too?
Might as well make 4 or 5 of them.
We got the mats for it. We might as well, to be honest.
You know what? That's a good call.
I don't know if Cursor will full tower of leather or flog me for deigning to use them though.
What he may do is
What?
tolerate it an awful lot.
Apparently I can go all the way up to High Priest of Yog.
Oh, definitely do that then.
Yeah.
The high priest level gear is pretty good.
I
One
can't
of
quite
these
get the
ones,
blessings of
yeah.
Yog because I need to be level 60, but yeah.
You know what I did, Terran? I forgot to get that sword off you when I was the mace
Yes,
rather off you.
you did.
Hey.
So you're coming back then?
Well, here's the $1 million question. I presume you still have the horse.
Yeah, it's on the everything's on the horse.
Fair enough. Yep.
And also, I'm back. It didn't take me long because, teleporter. You didn't get the belly laugh emote either.
No, I
You
didn't.
should definitely pick those up.
Yeah, no, I hear that. All right.
Fucking fine.
Upgrade.
Try this again.
Oh, you have to build it, then you upgrade it. Right.
Go on, opponent.
Yeah.
Let's get to work.
It's build, worship a bunch, then upgrade.
What do I
All
need?
right. Mask on.
Twine and bow.
I love how
Stop.
I love
Random
how
fly.
all that met
You.
material you need
And
for
you
these
on
things
me.
are
Oh, right.
Very-
It died. That's right.
how you make magic out of very mundane materials.
Yeah. Have you not forgotten the divine power of a cup of milk?
Look, the important part is the god bit.
Yeah, the divine power of milk.
Yes. Yes.
It's the
See,
finest
it's-
breakfast cereal
not
one can
the
ever
milk.
see.
It's the whatever it is you harvested off of the corpse of that guy.
Kill something.
Sounds like a good time.
I need some bones.
Typical average Englishman, circa
150.
1580 BC.
Through to 1950.
Yeah, pretty much.
I
Yeah.
mean,
Oh, it's still
sir,
there. It's just pressed.
average person TXT of I need to survive or something or
Hello.
another.
Hello.
Is it me you're looking for?
Someone already killed out the entire village already, so
Oh, do you mean like the random veneer village?
the ones
Yeah,
like-
I made a terrible mistake when leaving the fort the first time. I thought that was an adjunct village you guys had set up. So I wandered
No.
in, got into a massive fight, and had to kill everyone.
Oh, I'd love to be able to make these kind of stone walls.
Yeah. Apparently it's all Vanir stuff, so look out for Vanir to capture as a future point of reference.
Horse.
Oh, anybody with bones?
I'm using them. Come back later.
I mean, they might have bones, or
How
have
mu-
had
how much
bones
later?
once.
Tomorrow.
Don't know, can you repeat the question?
The hardest part about Conan, by far the most difficult thing about Conan is when just trying to keep your inventory free of all the detritus that just won't go away.
Being
I
able to
mean-
throw things away is an important skill. Yes.
You just end up sorting everything into different places, just trying to
Oh.
make sure that you get
What's
proper.
the best way of
usage
getting
of-
bone?
Pickaxe.
Pickaxe.
Going to a nightclub, I usually find.
Depends on what kind
It's
of bone.
It's boned, not bone.
Oh, sorry.
Hey,
Deeply unpleasant pack of wolves.
What an unnecessary pack of bolts.
I'm sorry, Yigmir priest. I need your bones to make a temple to my own god.
Do not
need
resist.
your
bones
priest.
to build.
I need
I
him
need.
for
I need
Yigmiring.
your bones to build my temple.
My god has said, I need to kill you.
That can't be helped, I guess.
Why is it suddenly so cold?
Fire go out.
No, I
You
said I
could
was
kill
fighting.
a priest of of Yigmir, the ice giant.
Possibly.
That'll do it. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Oh, by the way, how are you enjoying Baldur's Gate 3? You, Gray, I saw you turn that on a few
Yeah.
times.
So far, enjoying it.
What class do you start with?
Barbarian.
Okay, so I've been. Baldur's Gate 3 has got a good far away of making a very fun barbarian game. Especially the Frenzy Barbarian, which, you get a thing called Enraging Throw, and it is a game where, surprisingly enough, they made throwing actually very viable.
Oh yeah, yeah. Becoming, inflicting the status of victim of physics on people is actually surprisingly effective.
Not just that, if you're able to hit 20 strength, you'll be able to yeet medium-sized objects. So basically, your typical people from dwarf to your standard enemy type.
Mm. Oh, wait a minute. It's the sulfur legs, isn't it?
More importantly, so there are Tavern Brawler exists. The Tavern Brawler feat exists in the game, so when you're throwing something or using an improvised attack or your fists, you count your strength for double for attack and damage.
Okay.
And range when you're throwing things.
Yo, put up a hut. Figure
Yeah,
no
I'm
sense.
enjoying it so far.
Go, and this time remember to equip. Where are my healing potions?
Though I would like some more time to play it, but that's just life.
Where are my?
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Good.
I've been playing it with a group of friends. Every single time the four of us are in the same call together, we go Baldur's Gate, and Baldur's Gate happens.
Stick around a bit. Let's bring some sulfur home.
Yeah, sure. Epona, I need you to not
Okay.
lock the only door.
I just want.
I have
your
a second door for that.
I just want your blood. Why are you giving your legs as well?
But I am going to leave Epona just by the door.
Why do enemies drop legs in quantities of 4 or higher?
Yes.
You are not
They
a
just ha-
horse.
I mean,
You
they
know
probably
what?
just have them in
Yeah.
their own inventory.
I've gotten 8 legs and 8 arms off the same guy.
Are you sure it was a guy and not a spider?
Yeah, yes, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Sounds so dejected. I'm sure,
Okay,
guys, I'm sure.
I think I just refilled my water skin and it poisoned me.
We are standing in noxious water. Oh, hello. Yeah, you're right, and all.
Got him.
Skyhome.
Can you mine the people trees, or is that a wasted effort?
Oh yeah, it gives bark. Just like
Okay,
every
fair
tree.
enough.
That's how you get bark.
Just gotta deal with the fact that it's screaming when you chop at it.
Honestly,
also
if
just,
that's the case,
take it
I'm
down.
probably doing these people a favor.
I mean, how's the mace?
I haven't actually used it yet. I'm running into that fight so quickly I wasn't paying attention. Let's get it. Oh no, come here. Let me find out.
Sure, follow me. There's a guy
It's
over
a
this
big
way.
tower.
I think.
What's this thing over here?
No, not you, Mr. Ed. You're friendly. Stop it.
No, there's no guy over this way.
Are you sure? Oh, the man says.
Aha!
Oh, there's some.
You crippled me.
Just as well, this incredibly thin piece of cloth I'm wearing protects me from the gas. It's very handy.
That's not like no. Okay,
Okay,
it's-
that's very effective.
that
It
piece
is.
of okay, good sir. That piece of cloth is made of 45 pieces of iron and padding you normally use for armor, so it is very thick.
Right.
I'm just, making sure you understand the severity of that cloth.
I mean, I understand the severity of it wholeheartedly.
Keeping us
The
alive.
logic of it, however, remains.
Conan.
Yeah, true.
You just one-shot that guy.
Two
Okay,
shot,
how
technically,
about
but yes.
if you want
Oh.
logic? How is this man? How is this man blacksmithing with an axe?
Carefully.
With great skill.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Right, have you got the corpses? Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Ah, yes, we found my lifeblood. Salt.
Yeah.
Salt,
It's
everything
a
down
cause
here
of a
is
great
salt.
number of migrations, to be fair, and amongst animals.
Well, true. And people, too.
Everything kind of needs it.
Yeah.
Well, you tell that's the person who runs our canteen.
Since
Nah, I
I
don't
have
want to attract the
I have a
attention of salt
question.
hunger.
If salt was, if Roman soldiers were paid in salt, was that for them to eat it, or did the Roman soldiers have to go and barter using the salt for other purchases?
They were never actually
Probably
paid in
both.
salt.
They weren't. Okay.
It was.
You mean the internet lied?
Yeah. It was. It was part of what they were given, but it wasn't their pay. It was part of their rations.
That makes way more sense.
Yeah.
Okay, yep, could definitely two-shot these guys with this mace. I'm keeping this if you don't mind.
No,
because
it's
this
yours.
is goddamn good mace.
Alright. Where shall I put my lovely little temple of dead people?
I'm just trying to collect enough sacred blood at the moment to upgrade my hull.
We're such lovely people, aren't we?
Yes, you
Look, the
noticed?
gods are very specific in their demands.
I need to pop the tree. 2 seconds. Daily quest.
Ah, is that what that is?
There we go. Lovely.
Alright, I'm taking that
Oh,
gold
if I do a dodge roll, I can one-shot them because I have infinite armor penetration. Forgot about that.
That's quite an important combat detail, yeah.
Next 20. That's why I don't have double jump.
That's what you picked over
Oh,
double
that was your
jump.
choice. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Neath.
What I do like in Baldur's Gate, though, is that sometimes your character will have a completely normal conversation while covered in blood.
Yeah.
Well, that's
That happens.
that's Dragon Age.txt right there.
Oh
No.
god, yeah. I remember
remember
Dragon
back
Age
in
2.
remember the Dragon Age conversations where you just talk to the Grey Warden, who should be called the Red Warden because you're just nothing but blood from the arms up.
Yeah. And you just sat there dripping in sort of everything, and you're just like, yeah, this is normal.
I'm just bleeding everywhere. What?
No, you're not bleeding. You're covered in other things' blood.
Well,
Most of this
technically
blood
it's
isn't mine, as the quote goes.
Sometimes it's the black blood of creatures that just can't corrupt.
Darkspawn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I need to do a dump run, Terran, because my inventory is filling up.
You brought a horse, didn't you?
Yes, but I parked it at the house because I'm an
Oh.
and I am not wise in the ways of resource farming yet.
I mean, you bring
Well, if
two
you use
animals.
the stop command instead of the guard command, the don't follow, you can just use the resume command, the return. But yes, all of my creatures are also full.
Now just your little letters. Oh, I think it's going the right way.
Just brewing hunting potions from the blood from the sacred blood harvested from my enemies.
For those of you playing along at home, Conan.
And look, I
100%
love Conan. It just has the best out of context. It has the most metal out of context thing you can say.
Dodge roll. So
I've also found a tier 4 alchemists.
nice.
Is his head still on his shoulders?
Now, I'm currently bouncing around the rocks on the way back as I'm dragging him bodily.
Phenomenal.
Yeah, fair.
Only,
sorry,
only the strong survive. Welcome to Conan.
To be fair, I
mean-
add a caveat. Only the strong and the non-glitchy.
The thing about Conan is that it basically one of the major theorems of Conan is the degradative and corruptive effects of civilization.
And magic.
versus
Magic
being
makes you an old person.
what's up?
Magic makes you an old person and evil. You know, you can't forget
Well,
that.
most of the
either.
time, when it comes to civilization, people forget the forget niceties and so forth because they can be as quoted first in one of Conan's one of Robert Howard's ears, where people the civilized man often forgets civility because he can be an asshole without threat of getting clapped.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much. Well, I'm full up, so I guess I'm walking back home.
Oh, because you don't have Slash Home set up, do you?
My home's not there.
His home is not our home because Terran thinks we're smelly.
I've invested in this one now, in Jungle Base now.
Only because the Jungle Base started up because I threw down a platform and started
Yes,
and wanted
you
to and wanted a place to respawn at.
Yes, you did.
And then you just went feral.
No.
When does Terran ever
You forget,
play a role in
Discard.
this?
I'm a Dwarf Fortress player.
So he was already feral before he started.
This is just normal. Oh, I'm here for 5 minutes. Might as well put down an entire base.
I'd not check
Including a
if there's a
teleporter.
lava flow underneath it first.
So we have more. So Taryn, before you leave our base, do you want to take a tier 4 archer with you?
I'm good. A path? I think it's a path.
Right, in that case, I'm going to do a supply from home as well, because I am completely full of brimstone.
Not a path. Okay. Can I get off my horse? Oh, great.
We have a place. I am calling this thrall pot the water cooler now
Yeah, that's fair.
because this is basically where I'm. This is basically where I am exiling any and all of the people we don't really aren't using at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no tier 4 alchemist has
Yeah, that's great.
17 blood. I only need 12 more.
Corpses.
I'm good at that.
No, I already have
Only
enough
12?
corpses. I just need 12 more. Oh, I can make this. I can just make 9 eye potions. Okay, fair enough. I can. We have plenty of see in the dark powers, by the way.
That's silly me. I'm still
do I-
wearing my climbing gear.
What a silly willy.
No wonder I was
Alright,
getting
God.
dead very easily and fast.
No wonder they were reverberating your cheeks.
There are 4 bear cubs.
We'll go hoover them up then.
Yeah. There's also a bear.
How do I get my manifestations
How
of
is
zeal?
What you basically crap. What things? What? You're making yog things, right?
Yeah.
Basically, you just use your thing to craft, and it'll make the manos of
Pick up
steel.
the bear. Pick it up. Pick it up.
250,
Got it. Ugh.
Pick it up, pick it in, let him begin.
260.
All right. That's one.
I like the idea that Terran is now wandering around with a fishing rod, just trying to do the crane game with bear cubs.
Get my inventory. That's 2.
Get in my bed.
Gonna drop the Asura
God, there's some
Glory.
movies I need to go and watch again.
That.
I haven't watched it in years. I'm just assuming it's aged terribly.
Oh my, yes.
I feel like certain parts of it almost certainly
the
will.
funner one that the show that I watched was I was watching a guy, Pointless Hub or whatever his thing is, the channel, which was talking about the movie 300. Boy, that movie aged like fine
Milk.
beer, if anything.
Yeah. Like. Yeah.
I mean, look, I still love it to death. The movie's fun to watch.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a great, fun, dumb action movie.
What you got to realise is that that's not a historical thing. It's
It's
the
not.
is anyone crafting purified water for any reason?
It's over in the stove. What do you need purified water for?
I don't know. I'm just wondering why it's been crafted.
Because
Purified
we need it
water.
for soup.
Purified water is necessary for cooking.
Very.
Okay. Just dropped off a load of savey flesh, and I can't figure out what to cook with it. Probably nothing.
Yes. When you're the Gordon Ramsay of cannibalism.
I returned with brimstone at last.
I
Stuff
need
to
to make,
be
make
dumped
my York
brimstone.
cleaver and then
What
go
was
make
it?
some.
So you wanna got brimstone? Did not know what to do with the brimstone you got.
Yeah, like where do we have a brimstone dumping ground or anything? Or...
Okay, it's called it's the fire cauldrons over in the industrial area.
Yeah. 300 is not a.
Oh yeah.
It's not, but it's based off
how
of
the Greeks would have seen it themselves.
Oh yeah, it's entirely well. It's told from the point of view of a.
Yeah.
It's told from the point of view of basically one of their scalds ramping them up before another fight with the Persians.
Yep. All right, bear quest completed. Now I'm gonna go learn how to make lasting feasts.
So the guy is just giving them a hype story of this is the story of Leonidas, a man who the manliest of men type deal, and the story of 300 Spartans versus the Persians. It's not really supposed to be taken as a as a historical fact.
Oh, that's where the boars hide.
But you mean Hollywood doesn't tell me the truth? My God.
My God, no.
Sacre bleu.
Cars still instantly explode if you bump them a little bit, though, right?
What
find out
level
and
is a
tell us.
barbarian right now, Gray? In Baldur's Gate.
What about it say?
What level is your barbarian in Baldur's Gate?
4.
4? Nice.
Um,
You almost got to the point for your double attack.
I've got my double. There must be 5 then, because I've got my double attack.
Oh, yeah, because so at 5 you get double attack. What kind of barbarian are you? Totem?
Yeah, animal totem.
Okay, nice. Oh, which totem do you pick?
Elk.
The charge. You got the charge ability.
Yeah.
You get a second barb totem later on the line. So you can combine totems together for some good fun.
You know, I'm just imagining a bear
So-
with the head of an elk.
So what I'm doing right
Right.
now is for my game of the game I'm playing in, I'm a half orc. I took 5 levels on barbarian, and I've taken 1 level of monk. And I have the tavern brawler feat, so I can yeet things across the. I can yeet any and all throwing things across the room for good damage.
Nice.
Yeah.
And when you're a frenzy barbarian, you get enraged throw, where you can yeet something and knock things prone with it too as well. You're saying something?
Nice.
I can always see there's going to be quite an interesting kind of secondary playthrough.
Oh yeah, the game.
Like how much do you lead into the whole Illithid corruption thing?
Yes.
Yeah, how much do you slurp up the brain worm and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, because at the moment I'm kind of completely ignoring that.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like
it's also
how much of a
which-
corruption is it, and how much I don't
How much
trust
of
random
this is-
angel person in my head.
Do you trust the random person who shows up in your head saying, "Hey, no, we currently need help. You would be this. I am currently blocking, making sure you have your free will. Slurp it up and indulge because we need you to do this thing."
Yeah, so I'm not doing
And all
that.
the lies they're in.
There's also the part where there's also the fact that it's also the fact like your where you go is a big question mark, because you can go in a number of different locations. Like, do you go into the Underdark, or do you go over the mountain, or do you go to the Githyanki?
Yeah, I'm still in the. I'm just dealing with the goblins at the moment.
Gobbos. Bloody gobbos.
As said, it's kind of sad there's no goblin party members.
Yeah, see, there's probably the most humanized I've seen goblins in any of these games. I mean, they're evil, yes, but they're actually, talk to, and you can reason.
I take the fact, well, mainly because you have the, oh, you can purify, I can purify blood here. Mainly because, they are, you're the absolute, you have the thing which basically makes them, like, well, at least pacify them because you're technically on the same side, quote unquote. But,
Hey, a sorcerer's skull.
I usually take the fact that, you know the whole alignment chart for D&D, like in the Monster Manual type deal?
Yeah.
That I take that more like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, where what will these things do? Are these things like friendly, unfriendly,
Pretty much.
murderous, non-murderous, friendly, murderous? Will it eat you or not?
To be fair, the answer to that one is almost certainly yes, just because,
Well,
The goblins will eat you.
yeah, pretty much.
So it's like good and evil now. It's mostly just will or will it not, you know,
Try to
do
eat
horrible things to you when you
Seasoning.
first meet them. Guide to first contact, essentially.
Right, salt and crystals. Where do we put these?
All right, I need 75. I need 75, and holy shite! Steel reinforcements hardened brick.
Yeah, you ain't getting that for a while.
Oh yeah, no. Especially the fact that I need 75 different things. That's a lot of
Kind of at a loss at the moment.
What does a grove? What does a durable saw grove do? I have the ability to make a rhino saddle, and I have the thing to make it at. It's just for some reason it just is not appearing for me to make.
that's strange. Are you sure you don't need the upgraded thing to make it?
There's no upgraded variant of this.
Oh. Saddler's
I
work table?
have Saddler. It says Saddler's work table. I can
Yeah.
make a light rebel crafted at Saddler's work table. I look over at the Saddler's work table. Oh, maybe I don't have a DLC. I don't have a DLC.
It's a
That's
DLC.
the problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, that'll be why.
Because it shows up in Novus Saddle Maker, but there's also a Novus Rhino Saddle Maker that's just a DLC. That's rude. Don't show it in two places like that when you need the DLC. Just show it in the DLC.
It is very,
Ooh.
very rude.
I feel like it's been raining for the whole session so far.
Pretty much.
We are in the Highlands.
Alright, I'm bringing 4 bears.
I see
And a rhino.
Serpentis just stabbed me on the way out.
Not guilty this time. I'm dancing in the industrial area.
Who
He's
just sanked me,
checking
though?
for doppelgangers.
Obviously, there is one. If you just know which one is which.
Well,
It's
what I'm
not
hoping for
discard.
Well, well, yes, I'm clearly bald, ergo evil.
Yeah,
God.
What I am currently really waiting and hoping for Baldur's Gate is that they have everything in the standard PHB. There's handbook in the game right now. I am wondering if there will be when they inevitably stencil on the Baldur's Gate 2 / second half expansion pack DLC, whatever they're gonna do with it. They add more races and they add more classes and everything. Like they add more player handbook stuff. Like I don't know, maybe they add the ability for you to be a centaur in the game. Who the fuck knows? Or you could
Maybe,
be a
I mean-
goblin and all that kind of such. And you know, they just expand the game out.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I suppose the advantage of them being a AAA studio is that, let's face
Which
it,
is it's also the
given
fact
how
it's
well it's sold, they'll have the resources if they do want to do a DLC.
Well, it's also the fact it's Larian, which has a lot more control over their IP and everything than you normally would have. Since Larian has it set up so that they're basically their own sole developer and they have no real oversight. This is why the game is actually made the way it is. Larian has just has masterfully made sure that they're not under any thumbs.
Kind of required if you're going to do something right.
Yeah.
Especially
I need to
these
go.
days.
I have to run back. I need to go run back and eat, grab some food, and then I'm gonna go and run off to do a thing. Run off to explore because I've been running around the house, running around the base for a bit.
Truthfully, I was on low health and didn't want to waste a healing potion, so that was an excellent way of solving the problem.
You know, this looks like it should be a cave, but
it's also going to say this is one of the major reasons why I am leery about people saying, "Oh, the mods will do it," because I look over at modern day Bethesda, and I think about how lazy how utterly complacent and lazy the modders
picking you for bones.
have basically made it, where it's like, oh, we don't need to. You just need to make a framework. Everyone else will add everything else we could ever think of, and we'll just outsource it to our community, who will do our work for free. Essentially.
Now, on the one hand, if you're making a kick-ass framework,
But it's Bethesda.
That's viable, but Bethesda.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
they're not.
It's not even a framework, is it? That'd be something like Neverwinter Nights.
Which,
Where-
for its many sins, was a good base. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the actual story wasn't the greatest in the world, but
The thing is, they even made. I mean, it was a great way for it to start the whole series and everything, and it was. It had ability for expansion. Hell, they even put the tools in for you to make your own campaign settings and
that's to
everything.
say that's a good base. That is built for long-term modders.
Yes, the main issue though with things like Skyrim and everything is
There is
The game,
so much iron here.
heck. Even Oblivion had better. It was a better modding framework. Just the fact that just how much you just feel that Bethesda just plopped a unbroken buggy mess on the ground and saying, okay, you guys just fix it.
Hey, we got
Problem
you
is,
what you love.
unfortunately.
Good luck.
I was going to I want to put this. There was an interview I remember saying where they're talking about the stealth mechanics in Bethesda, and he's like, maybe I should go and put a light level and all that kind of stuff what they have from Thief and everything. But you know what? I'm like, the modders will do it, and the modders did do it, and I'm like,
That's
that is
not modern things. Come on, man.
yeah, no, that's the thing where it's like the fact that they're just so they were so like the game that they didn't have to do the work because the work was going to be done for them.
Yeah, but unfortunately, that's how it's been for now. Morrowind, Skyrim, several of the Fallout.
Oh yeah,
games.
no, it's a complacency
clean.
that
Yeah.
it's a complacency that shines through because and I'm just one thing was why I'm always leery about people saying oh no, when the modders get their hands on it, I'm like, yes, but modders don't make good good game developers. Make for good game developers because they get complacent because of it.
But unfortunately, at the end of the day, it's been working now for.
Well, even for
However many
this is
games
why I'm not saying
Bethesda
that.
made, so-
This is why I'm saying I mean, you can't really change Bethesda from the path they've gone down. What I'm talking about is for things like Baldur's Gate 3 and all that kind of such, because the Artificer class has been modded in and set up in the game, and assets have been made by passionate people, and I'm like, that's great, that's rad. I now am just really disappointed. I'm really going to be very sad because I'm not going to get what Larian's interpretation of this would be. And also the fact that now Larian Larian doesn't have to do it themselves.
I mean, in fairness, with the best will in the world, Larian is. Modders are not going to be able to do some things as well as Larian. Like, all the class interactions, all the actual.
Integration, essentially.
Yeah, so it's never going to be. The mod won't actually do it that well. But.
But it does open the door. But then again, I say it just opens the door to complacency.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, but they've been complacent like that for,
Well, that's what you're talking. Well, you're talking about Bethesda. I'm talking about Larian.
Yeah.
We're cross talking at two different purposes here.
But I mean, in fairness as well, Larian did also put. It's not like this is unheard of. They had loads of mods for Original Sin too.
Mm-hmm.
End of the day, you have to call time on your ideas to get the game out the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And this was what game they
Sounds like
originally
Twitter
planned on
talk to me.
releasing before COVID. and then kept in early access until a couple of months ago because of COVID.
I mean, it has been
Roasts?
cooking for an inordinate amount of time,
Yeah, that baby was pretty much done.
and it has a lot of good open. The main thing about the game is just how much good freedom it gives you.
Does anyone have any feral flesh?
No, afraid not.
I don't think so.
Okay,
Where's the campfires?
let me go check my. Let me go
Fires,
check
light
my.
the fires.
Okay, just all right. Diverting topic. I'm just reminded that the French used to French nobility used to keep pigs as pets.
It wasn't just
pampered
then.
pets.
Churchill did.
Really?
Yeah, he was famously. I think he said something to the effect of, "A dog will always look up to you. A cat will always look down at you, but a pig will always look up to you as an equal." I don't remember the name of the pig, unfortunately. He did name it something daft because it was Churchill. He loved naming his pets weird things. But yeah, so it's not just the French nobles. Pigs, apparently. Pets. Go fig.
I mean, you know, they probably they do grow up fast and everything.
And also, great at getting rid of bodies, as certain British crime movies will tell us.
And also the fact that, well, getting rid of waste in general, because as I have been watching a anime called JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Ah, yes.
One of the frequent things the author kept bringing up is how several different toilets work around the world.
Was he very bored and short of material one day?
No,
'Cause
it's
what
just
this sounds
whenever
like
they're
is... Sorry.
when they're it's basically to elicit culture shock because because they're going from Japan to Egypt. One of the places is basically a toilet where it's just a sand toilet where you go in, you do your business, and your turd rolls out into the dunes because essentially it gets dehydrated so quickly that it just falls away. There is another one where I think it's like an Indian thing where it's basically a shit pit over pigs, where the pigs will eat the shit, and then you eat the pigs.
And this is what happens when you actually read the source work and don't just look at the memes on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm going to go back to looking at just the memes on YouTube and ignoring the source work. Thank you.
Yeah, no, I must say I'm sort of with you on that.
Well, no, it's a real thing though. It's
Oh no,
you know.
I know it's a real thing, but what it reminds me of is
Back
Victor
to the
Hugo,
memes.
who famously was writing for a newspaper when he did Les Miserables, so
Mhm.
randomly inserted political tracts in every few chapters so he could pad his word count and get paid more. That's kind of what it feels like, to be honest, as much as anything else.
I mean, it's not really word count though. It's it would be something he's drawing.
No, true,
So-
you're right. It's a manga. It's not a written word thing. But you see where I'm coming from.
Yeah,
I know there's a cultural shock thing, but it does also come off slightly as I need to buy myself some time and finish half an issue. You know.
I mean, what is Les Miserables when people are not soliloquying, you know, their current, you know, financial and state to the audience very loudly.
True. And actually, weirdly on the subject of original versus modern sources,
Adaptation, yeah.
I tried reading Les Miserables and I just gave up halfway through. I love the musical to death, but the book is. They did a good job of narrowing down a lot of its banging.
The book condenses it. I also have.
Are you saying it feels like it's been extended by the addition of words for nothing more than padding the word count?
Yes, actually, I think I would do so indeed.
That's very good.
I also have the audiobook of Crime and Punishment, which I am
Ray,
always
do you still need bone?
which is essentially the literary variant I have of Dwarf Bread. Every time I'm thinking like I don't have much else to listen to in my thing, I look at the 63-hour long file size of Crime and Punishment and think I can listen to this again. I can listen to something else again.
I could start this, or I could literally listen to anything else. I mean, in fairness, like, more power to you for actually listening to Crime and Punishment, because it's, you know, it's a archetypal work, but it's not something I could just sit down and listen to while I was at work or whatever,
do I want to inflict that level of Russian depressionism on myself or not?
No, I mean, I think I shoved a meme in the chat a while back. It's like, you know, American authors will die for freedom, French authors will die for love. British authors will die for honor. Russian authors will just die.
We'll die.
I will die. No,
Yeah, it's just it sums
No,
up the vibes.
we all will die.
I will die.
It sums
I mean,
up the
you're in-
vibe fairly well.
And then and then you have Finnish authors. Wait, you read?
Wow.
Wait.
Okay.
What?
Sorry, anyone listening from Finland.
So
Ray,
I'm just-
doesn't the stairs on the outside? Of
Speaking of Finland, I'm laughing my ass off because I'm going through the wilderness here, which I have to say this is
Bones in the yard,
this is very much a
Nice.
northern-esque wilderness we have, and
oh,
this
it's a lovely
northern-
place.
but yes, but the funny part is that I'm running across moose, and every moose I run across is a 1-star boss, 1 skull boss.
Yes, you have entered the Forbidden Moose Zone.
Accurate.
Hand over your permit.
Accurate.
Also, I just literally found 65 bone in one of the chests outside of in that village over there.
Yeah,
Good.
that'll
work.
happen. I just shoved about 150
I
rocks
I
on your,
kind of-
altar thing.
Okay,
Did we
this
not
one.
have a
If
fireplace?
there is one mod I would want for Conan is a greater sort mod where you can link a lot of chests together and just sort them by type.
yes?
Yep.
Please let me assign a thrall to sorting duty.
Yep.
This is like half of what we do.
Like that is the strongest thing Terraria ever had, was the sort to chest.
There you go, Pono. Have some berries.
Right. I'm off to find some human
horse.
flesh.
What the?
All right, I'll join you on that. Got a mace. I need
Look,
to
we live right over the biggest Costco we have here, which is Waldheim.
Yeah.
I've never heard it referred to as a Costco before, but you know what? Fair point.
Okay, Tesco.
No, that'd be horse meat disguised as beef.
Alright.
Delicious horse meat.
Yeah. That's actually something that
Ray-
did happen with British Tesco. God bless them.
Well, you are the same nation that decided to feed cow to cows, and
Yep.
wonder
cow
what
disease.
is why are all these cows frothing at the mouth? It's almost like we've enforced cannibalism on them.
Will wonders ever cease?
And the general public go, you've done what? The Conservatives let you do what?
Everyone is just everyone who is outside the process, who has not been utterly
Desensitized.
desensitized to the process.
It's just like, I'm sorry,
Goes-
what now?
Hey, what now? You what, mate?
Again?
Why?
Oh, it was stronger language than that was flying around.
Oh, I
It
can,
was,
I can
a
remember the
big-
burning fields.
Where
Yeah.
where basically almost the entirety of your herd stock had to be purged.
Discard. There are 4 bears and a rhino in a chest in the middle of the animal tamer. I'll leave it up to you what to do with them, since I trust your judgment on that.
Shoot. Well,
This
okay.
is probably
so-
a mistake, but you know,
Be
Yeah,
nice.
that's at base. That's our base, right?
yeah. Okay, there we
Right,
go.
Gray, I'm going to come and join
I'm
you in a
still
second.
sorting my
See you.
loot out.
Yeah. I just not entirely sure where the
Oh.
nearest concentration of people is.
I
It's the
bumped
big
into a...
town just south of us.
Where are you guys?
New Asgarth.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Do you go to New Asgard? I'll come.
I
You know what?
think
I'll
I'm
come
on
with
the
you to New
path to it.
Asgard. Where is by the way, where is there? Where? So you have all these new bears, right?
Yeah, they're in a chest in the middle of the animal taming
Right,
station.
go behind you, Cicero. Serpentis.
Cicero.
Good sir, I am not your cat.
Bro.
Meow.
Hope not.
How is Cicero doing nowadays?
Not good.
Oh,
When are you going to have Cicero 2? Wait, who was the person who inherited from Cicero again?
I thought he was a philosopher, not an emperor.
Yeah, he didn't hear everything. He just got killed. He was he
Yeah, we
was
got-
a politician. Ooh,
Well, yes,
Bears.
he's a British politician,
Bears.
so he would die.
He's Roman.
What? Oh yeah, no, bro. Okay, all right, fair enough. My main question being, did he have an heir or something?
No.
Okay, so you can't name your cat. That's not so the obvious it can't be done then.
Well,
I mean,
who
you
was
could-
the successor?
I mean, to be fair, you could always just do sort of a literal thing and just say son of or daughter of Cicero.
Okay. Let me check
That
Google.
sounds too easy.
There's some more flesh over here if you want, Grey. There's a dead archer.
Was he a okay?
yeah. Unblemished human flesh.
Flesh. Are we just going to run around the outskirts of the wall, or are we going to try and break in a door?
You can do both.
Yeah, valid.
Running around the outskirts helps.
Uh,
Now, new cat's not sure names yet.
fair enough.
Quite like
But you are sure you're going to get one.
Oh yeah, get two.
Can't not have cat. Your house would be overrun with spiders and snakes within the month.
Okay, best world in the world. We live in England. The only snakes we get are adders,
Black
and
bear.
they're nothing. Oh yeah, boss bear. Are you listening to me? I said boss bear. Ooh, hello.
You guys don't have a fire pit.
What is that? Misha's bite.
Oh, you mean a cooking station?
Yeah.
Does anyone-
You've got
does
a. You've got a.
we go.
What's his name? You've got a
I don't know.
stove, but you don't have the other ones.
What the hell is this?
Stone.
I'm extra.
Okay.
Give me a second. I'm just trying to make sure these potential greater bears eat the proper food.
Hmm.
Which poor bugger's got their house outside the main walls?
Good question, actually. Yeah, someone who clearly hacked off the local chief.
Or it could just be, the hunter. It could just be a hunting station or something. Where are you guys?
Behind you.
Okay, you're getting around to the actually going into New Arcadia. So let me go and join you.
Yep, I'll be there in a minute. As soon as I finish cooking.
We can go and
you go.
have
Get out of the big
fun
book.
with. Do you guys so did you bring any followers, thralls, or pets with you?
I'm not using them.
No.
Oh,
Mainly because I don't have the stats for them or the levels for them, so I'm not sure how good they'd be. Right,
Yeah.
back a bit. there we go.
They're very strong. If you put the thing is, like, the strongest things you have are your thralls and pets, and when you invest enough in authority.
Oh, for sure, but I just haven't yet, so I'd be a liability with presently.
Yeah.
go. It's cooking.
The main issue is getting them past level 10.
I would have thought they'd have got up here, but
Yeah, seems we've got lost.
Who canceled my soup order?
Oh, sorry. I was making
Soup Nazi.
that was me because I was making Shade Blue.
You owe me 207 feral flesh.
What? No, they're not can't. It's still there.
I didn't can. I know. I don't. I need more feral flesh.
Oh, are you just trying to make a shit ton of soup to
I'm
take
just
back?
extorting you for feral flesh.
Why are you? Do you need feral flesh for?
Making lasting meals, feasts, the best feast because it lasts forever.
Oh.
I mean, the clue's in the name, I suppose.
It's got a duration of, I think, 24 hours. Plus, it's 45 carrying capacity,
Nice.
and it's a feast. So you know.
Steal everything that's not nailed down, and then the nails too.
Whatever you do, do not take a left when you first go in because there may or may not be a smelter that spawned there, and I need more. We always need more smelters.
We go left.
Yeah, let's go left.
Ah.
No, it's not that left. It's a locked door. We can't use that. My guess is he means left at like the entranceway over there.
Oh, there's
Right
no
here.
cook assigned here. Bring me a cook.
Okay. You go back to the other base. To the fort, and there's a cook there you can get your hands on.
Aloe leaves. Right.
I think he didn't want that blacksmith then.
No. To be fair, unless you see a border, a yellow border, feel free to murder everything.
Okay.
I need feral flesh and any golem parts you can find.
I did find a stone arm, which I shoved in the golem parts box.
Hooray!
But that's pretty much it.
49 feral flesh so far.
Hooray!
You know, guys, I
One
think we
feral
got him.
flesh gets me a last. Oh, and I need crystal for glass, which gets me purified water, which is soup.
I've got glass as well.
I still don't understand why you basically make a beaker that explodes when you cook the water in it.
Look, you're filtering the water through the glass. It's dirty when you're done.
What? That's disgusting.
I don't know, Conan.
Conan logic is strange logic. Do not question it.
It's like nowadays in the 7 Days to Die where you just eat the entire.
Just eat the whole glass bottle. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, crunch, crunch, crunch. Ah, that water was refreshing.
Well, it's refreshing. Smashes bottle on the ground.
All right, calm down, bloody Thor.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. I need an alchemist so that I can actually make this stuff.
Oh hey, buried treasure. Oh, this is a.
93 more diamond blood. God, nice.
So there's a treasure hoard right here we can take back. Well, there's bones in here if you care about them. What
Oh dear me, he exploded.
What you?
I maced a man so hard he fell apart at the waist.
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah. Okay, so that
Goodness.
there is basically just take it. That's basically just increase our hoard value.
Yep, I've got 16 flesh now.
You need about
That's perfect.
30 if you
Okay.
want to do your thing. Put that in the front door and we'll. I guess hopefully it sticks around. I don't know.
Oh yeah, I could leave it at the gate, but I might as well at least get it somewhere we could see it on the way out. There's also like a shrine over on the right. We could go murder the
Leave
people.
it where it's at, because if you zone, it will despawn.
All right, we'll have to take that back then.
Which is dumb, and I hate it.
Well, quite.
Conan just locked up. Did you? Shit.
I think discard may be having connection issues.
No, he just crashed on me.
Oh,
Ooh,
nice.
That's bad.
Could you make sure could you, if you see me anywhere, could you make sure I don't get stabbed to death? Because I was about to aggro somebody.
I'm not 100% sure where you are, but I will try and have a look.
Yeah, well, if you see me anywhere, or you see my my followers anywhere.
There's a huge pile of dead people.
I did.
This is the first time
Oh,
Conan
wait.
has just decided to explode on me.
Okay, great. I found discard. He's stuck under a wooden set of stairs.
At least, you know, that's good. Better than being dead.
I mean, yeah, your companions are at least trying to follow you underneath the stairs rather than teleport. So I'm gonna go back and join Gray for now then, because you're clearly safe.
Okay, good.
God, there were so many corpses. What did you do?
Oh, me?
No,
Not told
Gray.
me to do it.
Oh god. Okay.
Well, why are there still corpses, though? Shouldn't you have, dealt with them?
No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. There were, and then he
Oh.
dealt with them while my back was
Oh, I heard
You
R
walked away for
instead
2
of word.
seconds.
My mistake.
And now there's less
So,
corpses in the world.
blood sausage, dried berries, and an ale will make the feast of Yarblesog.
I've just found some everlasting peace.
It gives
Keep
you.
a hold of that.
Okay, here's the funny part. The feast gives you water breathing.
Nice. Very nice. All right. Don't have a rope.
Hang on, I'm just bandaging up.
Hello, half-naked people. You having a good night?
You're not about to anymore.
A raider's just broke into your house and is brutally murdering. And it's even worse.
Surprise!
Your body shall be used for our horrific rituals.
I mean, we're at least
Oh,
not
Gray's getting a
sacrificing like you did.
character.
At least you're not sacrificing them like you did like that one time beforehand.
Well,
That-
I mean, horrific rituals is a rather wide term.
Well, remember when the time you were sacrificing people for so you could learn horrific sorceries and so forth.
Yes,
Tuesday.
it's on the table.
I've rescued a stray cat.
Excellent.
Harvest.
Is that
was
before I
right there.
horrifically ritual it?
No! No, you savages.
No, you put the cat at the top of the Tower of Babel.
Savage.
If the cat can't get to the ground, the tower is tall enough.
Oh, you wait for me to kill everybody, including your goats, before you be out.
He's the my cabbages guy. What can he do?
My cabbages.
He's got away from his line.
I'd say,
I have never seen Avatar: The Last Airbender.
It
No,
was an
no,
okay
what about-
scene.
watching it with my son right now.
Oh, really?
Very nice.
What's he think?
He loves it.
Tower.
He wants to
I mean,
plush
it
out
is-
Apu.
So I just climbed a tower and found a loot chest instantly.
Alright, show off.
It was garbage, but
Alright,
Is that
is there
another
anybody
chest?
who's not killed around here?
There were a couple of fresh bodies over on the far, sort of the
No, it's
west
just
side, but that's
boss.
pretty much it.
I think you may
They were
have
round to the right, I think.
chopped everyone here.
We did kind of go through this place like hammer and tong, yeah.
I've got 20 blemished human meats.
Jesus. Are we the good guys?
No.
I'm definitely not.
No.
Anyway, I'm the
Do you find any
DM.
cooks?
Oh, yeah, sorry, Grey, they're over here now.
Oh yeah, I'm the DM.
Good.
You know, I'm not supposed to have be the good person.
You know what?
Good.
Fair, yeah.
What the hell? Enter key. What's your problem here?
Do we not have a disassembly bench?
No.
What are we going to do to all these people?
Why not?
Oh, that's why Discard, you may have been in Chapman.
No, it's not it.
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
Ooh, reinforcement kit.
Okay, no, it works.
Steel.
Okay.
I dated myself because I was reading a book called Dwarves. And the lead character is incredibly stupid.
I found a smelter too. Shall I keep him?
So,
If you want to take them along to yourself, yeah.
yeah, so I was
Yeah,
reading,
just incredibly
reading a book.
stupid, you were saying.
Yeah, so he's basically, it's like, he's so, well, it's not stupid, he's good, but he's the type of good where it's like, oh, the bad guy is doing this to stop me. Oh well. And he just keeps walking into obvious trap after obvious trap. So saying this to complain to somebody, I actually said he may as well just be walking around saying enchantment all the time. Yeah, it's like, yeah, right over the head.
Oh. Oh. It's not
Basically-
making me feel old, Grey.
Basically, it's that kind of, it's a style of writing where somebody does not have any. It feels as if they have no agency.
Shit, I forgot where I put the chest.
No, not an agency. Awareness, essentially.
Yeah. It's kind of like, oh, I've been betrayed. Oh, I'll carry on doing the honourable thing. Oh, I've been betrayed again. It's fine. If I keep doing the honourable thing, it'll work out.
I mean, it
Oh,
has
I've been betrayed.
I don't-
Time to
I
kill
don't
the
often-
betrayers.
I don't often like stop reading a book halfway through, but I had to because
Yeah.
better for the universe.
Yeah.
your sense of good taste and
I mean,
writing has.
this is coming from somebody who's like halfway through the Horse Heresy books. Yeah,
Great, there's some bones in here.
There's some genuinely good stuff in Horus Heresy, but man, there's some genuinely bad stuff.
yeah. I'm okay for
Right,
bones.
sorry, I have the chest.
It honestly depends on the writer and the
writer,
agenda of the writer, essentially, because unfortunately, Black Library has acquired a lot of particular authors in their stable. A lot less historians and a lot more just your standard fiction-y people.
I mean, they're science fiction at the end of the day.
I
Hoping
mean,
for
yes,
historical
but they're-
detail in Warhammer is probably
Well, it's
excessive.
more it's not the thing is it's writing its own history, so like things being written with the idea of logistics, material, and actual weight rather than just this floaty like and they're done and they're there.
I don't know. Best will in the world. The logistics has been shitty in Warhammer writing for decades. This is where they think 10,000 people could take a world the size of Earth without any kind of firefight levels. They've been writing that for 20 years
10,000
now.
space marines.
No. 10,000 guardsmen have often conquered worlds the size of Earth in old Warhammer writing.
Yeah.
Lack of logistical common sense is not a new problem.
I thought it was also the fact that the fact that it's conquered, quote unquote, like we've taken the main capital / spaceport / thing. So we've essentially owned the planet. We just have to deal with insurgency for the next fucking generation or two.
Depends.
Can't sit in the
Entirely depends on the story of the writer. It's sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. Sometimes it's yes, one space marine with a toothpick beat 5,000 men. Sometimes he just takes a poisoned bolt to the face because he forgot his helmet and dies.
Is he an ultramarine? Is the question.
They've gotten better about that.
You mean Matt Ward has
Pissed off.
What, you mean they let Ultramarines lose now?
Yes, they actually have character development. God help.
Yeah. Yes, that's the one, French.
Hmm?
Frenchie's asking if it's the one with the black cover. Yeah. And it's
I feel like Yeah, that doesn't boil it down much.
Uh,
A
si-
lot of
it's, the
books have
size of,
that
it's the size of the Lord of the Rings trilogy, so as well.
Oh.
So what?
So it's the size of the Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh, size.
Yeah.
So you made this person made multiple?
Oh yeah, that's one of them. I mean, I don't normally like bulk, but like, oh no, it's a stupidly long book. That's fine. You know, It's
Size
just-
isn't. Yeah, size doesn't really bother. It's just it's
when
it's
when
subject
it's just
matter.
kind of like, well, this could have been over if you just like not been dumb. This would have been over weeks ago.
If the story real, I mean, the thing is that the protagonist not knowing something is perfectly fine for a thing for the story to go on. The fact that the protagonist never puts two and two together, though.
There's a difference between the protagonist being naive and the protagonist being a robot, essentially.
I mean, you can make some good drama and everything if you have a character who steadfastly refuses to like, you know, see sense. Like, no, I will, by my honor, I will see this pass through. For they will not make a what's it called,
Not maybe descend to their level, sort of thing.
not just descend to their level. It's just they will not make, you know, they will not jade me, essentially.
So with this, sorry, just to cut back to Conan briefly, with this chest of treasure we nicked from New Asgarth or whatever it is, do I take it to the treasure room?
Yes.
Then once you're in the treasure room, left-click to enter place mode, and you can put it down. Any other method of putting it down will result in it being lost forever.
Yes.
After the server restarts.
You will know you can place it down, and think when you has like a big shiny circle around you by by where you're adding the value to.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep. Big shiny gold circle. Alright.
Right.
Let's drop some
Purifying
stuff
31 pieces of virtual flesh.
But like obstinate good guy is generally one of my more favorite ones.
Bricks and shape.
Alongside lying bastard who's trying to do the right thing.
I love a good fall from grace.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I've got that in the current book I'm reading, but yeah.
Like a good just a man hitting every tree on their way down as they start spiraling, their life starts spiraling on them, or what?
Yeah, the kind of like, you know, fall to chaos style thing.
Oh, I mean that's the problem when it comes to a lot of the Horus Heresy books. That the fall is.
Yeah. And
I think the best one I had was Godric and Felix, where a man essentially was trying to learn alchemy. Was a second son. Was not going to be the as he's a noble. He's a second son. He's not nearly as important as his elder brother in this fort and everything. So he tried to, you know, alchify himself with, you know, alchemy and all that kind of such. But it turns out the alchemy cult the people he was working with were part of a Zinchian cult that got him marked with Zinch.
With
What's up?
I agree with that,
Yeah,
Frenchy,
that
that he did, like, it was fine for the first half of the book. By the time you get to the second half of the book, it's kind of like, yeah. But I've also tried Hammer Slammers, I just kind of bounced off it.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just a bit, I think part of it isn't the fact, because I was reading the collection, it's not the fact that it's a series of anthologies, it's because they're not, the book I had didn't order them in chronological order.
Oof.
So it's just bouncing back and forth, and it's kind of hard to keep track of stuff.
That would hurt.
Yeah.
I like my most indulgent favorite of kind of book series is fantastical mystery books. So think of a Sherlock Holmes book, but in a much different setting, like because there's
one you might like then.
There is a book series. There's a game setting called Legend of the Five Rings.
I'm familiar with it.
Which is very much the Kurosawa, you know, Western romanticization of samurai and everything. So it's a story about a guy who was a part of the trading and diplomacy clan who has been is the wastrel son of a high ranker of amongst his family, who has been sent off to basically a punishment detail to overlook some merchants, and to while his pastimes were dice and getting himself into trouble and everything, which his long-suffering bodyguard would have to bail him out of. He took up basically crime solving as a distraction, essentially, and he's basically going through and solving very particularly thorny political doing political investigations and so forth.
Because the magistrates won't give a shit for some random book. Yeah, you can look into.
No, well, it's not just that. It's just like, oh, we have a thorny problem which will cause these very important people to lose face, and they will never admit it and will lie out their ass about it.
Yep, because.
And there's a conspiracy where there's this place that he's living is basically a port town on a large ass river, and it's taken over by 3 different families. Every of the great and minor clans in this setting is named after an animal of some sort. So you have the lion, which is the hyper militarized faction. You have the unicorn, which is the people with foreign tendencies, the clan that has come out from across the border of the empire, who basically have adopted some steppe culture, had to adopt some steppe culture to survive.
Yeah, the unicorn clan, in other words. Yeah,
the unicorn.
I know L5R fairly well.
Yeah, the people who used to be the Kirin clan, essentially.
Yes.
And you have the Dragonfly clan. You have the Dragonfly clan, who is the mediator. And the Crane clan also, who is the people who are watching who are overseeing the merchants and everything.
Bloody cranes.
The main character is from the Crane. He's a Daidoji.
Yeah, it's just in the game I'm in, we have a very annoying crane who's constantly popping up and causing problems. And
you're actually playing? You're playing L5R? Nice.
Yeah.
Look, so the Daidoji are basically the Crane clan is the courtier clan, which because they're way back when in the very beginning of the Empire, they were able to secure the marriage between the Crane clan and the Imperial house. So they're to consider the left hand of the Emperor, while the lion is considered the right hand of the Emperor. And then you have my favorite, the Scorpion clan, which is the underhand of the Empire.
Of course you go Scorpion. Of course you go for the backstabbing bastards who don't
Why
honor. There you go. Colour me unsurprised.
Why is it you go, I rest my case, sir?
Because you have simply sabotaged your case so thoroughly, I did nothing but point.
Look,
the prosecution rests.
I enjoy Scorpion's prime. I enjoy the ethos of the Scorpions very much. It is we are the most honorable of clan, for we have sacrificed our honor for the Empire.
Which is,
but
some could argue that's a fair call. Some might also argue that's complete self-serving bullshit they cooked up so they could keep operating. You decide.
I mean, yes. Well, that's the thing about L5R. It usually lands in the gray area. I typically I know. Okay, but I will say this: I do, as much as I enjoy the Scorpions, they are my second favorite clan. Take a wild guess what my first favorite is.
Lion.
No.
Extra double Scorpion, obviously.
Try again.
Do you count? I don't know. Well, Mantis would be the utterly mercantile one, so I could see you doing that just as a haha. I don't care about honor. I just want to be rich.
No. My clan is a highly honorable clan, probably the most honorable.
See, now I can't tell if you're deliberately bullshitting, because you could technically be saying dragon and their bizarre interpretation of honor because they just live on a mountain.
Okay. I'll just say it if you want me to.
Yeah, go on, because I
love the crab.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know. The crab don't really care about honor because they're just too busy doing stuff on the.
They're too busy doing the wall.
Yeah, you're right. The crab are cool for that reason, but that's because they don't care about honor. As a result, it's like, could you idiots stop doing the courtier game for 5 seconds? We're the only ones stopping these demons on the Great Wall. Help us, you assholes!
Sorry, that's too far away. that's too
Well,
far
that's
away.
what the other clans often say. Yes.
Yes, I know.
And also the fact that
I know
unless
nothing
you,
about the
unless you,
setting, and I don't.
unless you grab, unless the crab actually just go out, grab people and drag them to the wall, point them over the edge, and say, "Look at that! Do you want this at your door?" Is very much the thing, but also the fact that the crab do have. But here's the thing, Serpentis, the crab do have a courtier clan, which
I
when
pity
they
those poor bastards.
it's the one that they stole that they yoinked from the crane, which is the I can't remember what it is, but they're basically the carp because they're the traders.
Yeah, I think it's not koi, but it's something like that from memory.
Yeah, give me a second.
But yes, I know who you mean.
They're one of my more favorite ones because they're very much the hello, good sir. Here's a gift. Here's a gift. It's very well selected. Now you're going to be working well with us here, unless you're not going to get another one of these niceties. Oh, what do you mean the way of essentially the way of courtesy and everything works against you here?
How are we on iron?
Really good.
Always need more.
Do we?
Always
How
need
many
more.
thousands of iron do we currently have cooking from raw?
1 second, now we can check.
Thank you.
I'm free.
70 in that one. There's 2,000 in there. Let's move 1,000 across back to that
Right, I'll bring 1,000 in then.
one. Brick is empty.
You said we have a golem on trees?
Yeah.
Nice.
Kita.
Got
Heat is
nearly
always
1,500 brick, which is good.
Because if I ever was able to do an L5 to be in an L5R game, I'm trying to figure out what the clan is. I'm saying Crane clan. I'm trying to go get the name.
2 smelters, 1 blacksmith, carbon, 2
Yeah, I read a lot of Red Wolf Veg.
God, Red Wolf was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, accidentally 2,000 iron. Darn.
How are you still able to walk with 2,000 iron in your pockets?
I have a bear
Yeah, fair.
and maximize expertise.
Right. Apparently I'm upgrading my Piss of Yogg to a Rift. This doesn't sound like anything bad.
You're making you're making a greater hole. What are you talking about? Family of the Crab Clan. Here we are.
Yeah.
I know we need.
Yeah, here we go. It's the Yaski
Hole.
family.
Yes.
So, but the thing is that in the thing of L5R, basically that there's a lot of times in clans where you'll be shifted off from one clan to another depending on your expertise, but also like weird
Political
clan
balances
politics stuff.
and- yeah.
Yeah. Well, my favorite idea is like so the Hida are always huge, fucking cornbread motherfuckers, right?
Oh yes.
I kind of want to be one of the Hida family that's working under the Yaski clan, who's been adopted over to the Yaski. So you just have this merchant who is just this tall, fucking towering ogre of a man who is like, okay, so how much do you want for this grain?
You had better ask fairly, because I can put you through a grain barrel with relative ease.
Just this man who is just can juggle grain, just huge man who can juggle grain, who can juggle fucking sacks of rice.
So hope we are do role playing tomorrow.
I do
Agreed.
hope I do too.
It's
We can
been
actually
too
get back.
long.
Yep.
No one's invited themselves over this week.
No one is invited us
Hey!
over. We have
I'll
Plenty.
actually be there.
okay, so it's Serpentis. No one's stealing you, right?
Not this week, no.
I know I will be there because I am me, unless I get abducted by aliens, or have a sudden attack of appendicitis.
Don't call things you don't want.
Yeah.
And we need who else? Who else is a part of our group?
Added.
Oh yeah, yes, and we just need to make sure Added is alive. Because we have the entirety of the raid and everything tomorrow.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that
No, we're
Vinland
planning it
saga.
for 5 weeks.
We're gonna do the entirety of the Vinland Saga thing. Where's that part where the person watches the family that took him in, that was looking after him, that lied to the authorities for him, get freaking get utterly shreked away.
Yeah, shreked.
I mean, we can hopefully make this. Hopefully there will be some capacity to ensure this is a very polite occupation, right?
It's going to be interesting.
Yes.
You've got to actually take the city first.
Well, we need to take the city, and we want to, make sure it's not so utterly damaged it doesn't really serve purpose. Tears of nice. Tears of Gaul. Gray. Gray, how much bone? You still need bone?
Yeah, a bit. But
So
it's
I
more
am
the manifestation of seal I'll need.
so over here in over here where I'm at, there's a bunch of undead.
Yeah, that'll
Them
bone.
bones, then bones, then.
So I'm over here just collecting.
Where is
putrid-
our tree golem anyway?
With the trees, presumably.
Where is...
There are lots of trees.
Sadly, we've not yet invented GPS trackers for the golems.
No, but you know that he's north, south, east, or west of the base.
I don't. I didn't set him up.
He's in the
Oh yeah, no. I
next
also
to the
gotta
bridge.
still.
He should be. In that
I
area.
also gotta still. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I also gotta beg you, Grey Hunter, for Bandito Cord.
Oh yeah. Try and find some time for that.
Yeah,
Just been crazy.
I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Time is
Started.
painful.
Yeah.
Time is an endless cycle. Aya, Cthulhu, Targan.
Yeah,
No,
probably true.
what cannot die, what
Hi,
eternal
long time no
lies.
see. Out of the way, kid.
Okay, obelisk attune. There's an obelisk out here to attune to, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the obelisk I used to get back to your base most of the time. Beware of the berserker. He's very mean. He will mess you up.
Which
You will
berserker?
die. There's a berserker out there. He's the one named Berserker.
Interesting.
Anyone fancy a gilded harp?
Harp? Put it in the
Harp.
treasure room.
Okay.
Those things are awesome.
Oh, cool. Well, there you go.
You say that, and I saw a person running up to me, and I got freaked out for a second, but it's just my own follower catching up.
Well, as long as you don't rename him Berserker, you'll be okay.
The overwhelming
Berserker.
temptation to walk up behind Discord's followers and just rename them Berserker now is pretty high, not gonna lie.
Pictish Berserker. Yeah.
I'm actually kind of curious about this berserker
All right,
person
mate.
you speak
How much
now.
gold are we making? What are we getting from taxes?
Well, there's your harp, lad.
Huh?
And another gold coin for booty.
Speaking of which, I do appreciate that. So in another game I've been playing, there is an event that's going on where you're basically it is basically talking about not Arabia / type thing, where you're dealing with people like these things called emirs and everything. Your main thing you're trying to do is dealing with their abject territoriality and them trying to make you pay taxes.
Sounds legit.
Damn taxes. Okay. Has this camp respawned yet? Yes, it has. Brutality begins.
Sound so joyful about this.
I do
need more
appreciate
blood, so I'll come clean up afterwards.
I do really appreciate the location we found.
I wish it wasn't quite so hillish.
I think the word is hilly. Isn't a hillish
know what
like
I
a
said.
mountain?
I mean,
No, it's
good-
it's a reference
We're-
to hellish.
we're
Ah.
going we're going upwards, so you're not really going to find a flat plane anywhere here. And this is
Look out the
Conan,
window
where
at the flat plane.
this is also Conan, where this is not like 7 Days to Die, where if you're in crazy enough, you can start like leveling everything out.
There's more over here, Gray, when you're ready.
It's over here.
I'm jumping up.
Oh yeah.
And again, my main thing about 7 Days to Die again is I really wish they let you construct the party bus.
There was also some more down a hut on the coast I kicked over. So if I bring you to that, you can harvest those guys.
Yeah.
What do you say a party bus? Are we talking about an actual bus, or merely just any kind of vehicle that you can stack up people in?
It's
He wants a
basically any
mobile
kind,
bay oppression palace.
basically
Yeah.
a mobile base. The other thing about like zombie games that usually like, so there's Project Zomboid, right?
Oh, by the way, Gray, there's an emote over here.
Oh yeah.
It's just that they're like the main thing about a zombie game to me right now is just dealing with the fact that like zombies respawn and everything. It's like
Over here.
in
over here,
in an
Gray.
actual zombie
Oh.
apocalypse, you would have there would be a finite number of zombies you'll be dealing with in an area. Oh, someone just heard the cursed mound. I see. I just heard someone scream.
Got silver coins on them.
Noise.
Oh,
What's
can
this
someone
one
have anyone at base at the moment?
What do you need?
We're near it.
I just wanted you to check the bears and and see if any of them have cooked into
Yes, we got one greater bear.
Yay!
Just the one.
Just the
All
one
right,
there, actually.
just send the others to processing.
I, of course, instantly recruited the bear.
All right, so I mean, fair enough. I'm not going to. I was the idea of having two greater bears is nice, but
Yes.
is very nice. But I have a greater I have one greater bear and one greater hyena.
Can you tame mammoths in this game?
Probably. Yes, you
Don't
can
think
get them out
so.
of elephants.
Okay, there's a very
They're-
large
they're-
adult mammoth near this.
Well, they're basically the greater elephant.
Oh, okay.
Do I want to eat the spice food from an undead person? I want to get out of the ground.
I see no problem with this.
Probably not. Give it a wash first, maybe?
All right.
Too late, popping in my mouth.
Which
Oh, dear.
direction is the golem? Because I still haven't found it.
West.
Oh, there it is.
Ah,
I forgot I didn't have double jump again.
Ah.
So, leaping to my death. No, I'm fine.
I was going to say, how are your ankles getting on?
He's gonna regret it when he's older.
Oh, I
Yeah.
regret it now.
To be fair, like most of our characters are gonna regret what we're gonna do when they're older.
Oh, gotcha.
you're going to live long enough to be old.
I was
Yeah,
going to
'cause
say,
every time I die, I respawn. I'm immortal. My god has made me immortal.
You know, I have to say that all those people who are like,
That's
man,
not
being
a
immortal
golem.
being immortal would
That's
suck,
the
or
penance.
every person who goes like, hey, being immortal would suck, really is just having the most sour of grapes.
I mean, it really depends on what you're doing with your life.
I did like the economics take on it.
Was that?
Basically, that you can only there's the other elves that live forever. They can only remember a certain amount of stuff.
Yeah, there was another movie about but basically a man who was immortal who was around since the Pleistocene, or basically the was a caveman essentially. And he says like you have the thing to gain all this knowledge, and like you only will like you can only remember up to a certain point, and then it becomes hazy past the point.
So
Pretty much.
that means the person you are changes.
Yes, your person will change over time.
which is what happens to everybody.
Yes,
But
you're
it
not the
means
same
that
person.
some of the elves basically live locked lives to try and maintain the person they are.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like the elf queen always has two daughters or something like that, and
Going kind of loony, trying to maintain a status quo.
yeah. So although certain things change that they can't control, obviously, there's quite a bit that they can lock in, like try and keep as much of their lives the same, so they stay the same person.
Here's the thing: do you really want to stay the same person as always? Don't you just want to be a person that would
Yeah, I think that's the thing.
that would grow? I mean,
So Gray, I was wrong. Where was that bloody golem?
East side of the base.
question,
West side of the base.
is this berserker character you're talking about, Terran, a big glowy two-handed wielding man with a one skull?
I don't know if he had only the one skull. I'm pretty sure he didn't glow. He was a normal human with gold borders, and he heckin' murders you.
Thorin recipe fact. Well, I just killed a undead man here who
Where should I put this star metal ball I found?
Smells.
Smelt it by anything?
Hello, golem.
by the way, Gray,
Yeah.
when your kid gets older, I have a recommendation series for you. There is a book series slash cartoon called Primal.
Oh, I've heard of this.
What would you have to say about it?
I think you ought to continue the sales pitch.
I don't think I'm not going to be. It is great for young. It's a bit brutal, but it's great for young adult stuff. It's about a man who. It's about a Cro-Magnon man who comes home when when they're a child, their basically their tribe gets decimated by a super big T-Rex.
It's a happy story, just in case it wasn't apparent.
He grows up to get his revenge. Gets his revenge. Finds out that he himself has made a bunch of orphans through the T-Rex's own eggs and so forth. And he takes the one that's not broken and goes and hatches it and raises his best friend, Spear, I think it's called. His name? Or no, Fang.
Bang, I think.
Yeah, no, his name is Fang. And it's just basically, there's no dialogue in this. There is no spoken word. I think there's only one episode where the spoken word even comes into it. But it's just body language and inference and everything else like that. But you also have like a primitive monkey, a primitive gorilla empire that is testing their new who to be their new chieftain is with getting ritualistic magic and that thing roiding the hell out, and then the main character drinking down the Stumpsons himself so he can single-handedly beat just rip apart the entire tribe.
Yeah, it's a story for kids.
Definitely.
I
mean,
Uh-huh.
yeah, no, it's. I mean, when you're young, this is basically like around teenage era, where that kind of stuff would be like, you would see that stuff as rad as shit.
Mm.
Crimson Lotus powder.
We'll need that.
What?
We'll need that.
What does that do?
It's powdered crimson lotus. You use it for elixirs and such.
No, well, I just put that in for
And because all of the lotus requires super rare things to grow.
So,
well, I haven't figured
if you want to start finding somewhere to, like, bed down for the night,
All right.
After
Yeah,
you
Yeah,
it is.
so-
It is.
Yeah,
It is rather late.
I'm just giving you plenty of warning.
Man,
Okay.
thank you.
Give me one
Inside.
second. I want to see if I can. I want to see if I can. If I can reduce this to seedling, so we can start sell. We can seed up.
Open the
Notice.
gates.
Close the gates. Open the gates a little.
Open the gates a little. Yeah. Okay, that's done.
The classic York.
Just gonna throw some garbage in this garbage chest of garbage, and also this was. Oh boy, I've got so many berries.
But is it a bearable amount of berries?
No,
Uh,
no, it's unbearable. It's too many berries to fit on my bear. I threw half of them away. Ah, bees, good.
Even your bear found it unbearable.
I mean, it's
My bear's giving
interest-
me this look. He's like, I'm a greater bear, and even I can't handle this.
It's an interesting amount of forbearance you're practicing here.
I think we might need to bury this one.
Bees.
Yes, this is
Bonus
very
bees.
much before I embarrass myself.
So
Ray, how
Ventus,
much
there's no
grass
need
do
to
you
get
want
so
me to be in
grizzly
this
about
place?
this.
oh, shut up, Ray.
What was that? What was that?
God damn your eyes.
No need for Sir Ventus to get so grizzly about it. I think the problem we've got polar opposite in humour.
That one was well done. That one was very well done, sir.
If I ever
Um,
meet you, sir, I owe
I'm-
you a smack.
I'm adding, so I'm adding a bunch of. I'm just putting. I put about like 250 plus bones in your pit, your rift, your cavern of
You
y'all.
usually ask nicely first.
Let me just go and then let me go slip these bricks over into the brick baker.
Four should be good.
That.
Right, I'm going to end the stream.
Who is
so-
this? Who is this
thanks for
guy?
watching
That's like,
anyway.
I am in these various places. By the way,
Tom Scott.
Yeah, I'm happy with that one, Frenchy. He
who
came
is
out well.
he?
He's a YouTube content creator. He's quite funny.
Just the fact, like, I am
Alright,
on these.
See ya.
We need someone to be someplace.
Bye.
I am in this other I am in this other location.